What is up, YouTube? This is Alucard AFK with another MTGO game with commentary. So we're on our mono blue mill deck. Opening a hand, we have a Dream Twist. Target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. You can flash it back for 1 colorless, 1 blue. 2 islands. 1 Jace Memory Adept. 1 Increasing Confusion. There's only one in this deck. I don't really like this card compared to Dread Waters. Dread Waters, I think, is a better card. Usually, target player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of lands you control. So it's 4 mana, and you could have 8 lands. This is helpful for its flashback ability. You do X cards, but if it comes from the graveyard, it's twice that amount. So, Kraken Hatchling, he's one of our defenders, not defined as a defender, but he is a 0/4 for 1 mana. It's great. So let's get into it. This is really primarily a straight mill deck. It's got defenders and obviously some control spells, mana leak, negate, things like that. And we got a Snapcaster Mage. So we'll go ahead and do a Dream Twist. So we got rid of a Pristine Talisman, an Island, and a Wellspring. So I'll put a Wellspring out. And you got a Swamp. We got a Fog Bank Defender. He is a defender. Flying, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to and dealt by Fog Bank. So we'll go ahead and put him out. So unlike my black-blue control deck where I use Phyrexian Obliterators and hexproof abilities to protect Jace, really we just have our defenders and our control spells to defend him. So got a Divination, draw 2 cards. We'll do Flashback on Dream Twist. And we got rid of a Ratchet Bomb, a Buried Ruin, and a Tragic Slip. Got another island, and these are one of my favorite Zendikar lands. Card art, anyway. So we'll do a Divination, and we drew a Mana Leak and a Sword of Body and Mind. Sword of Body and Mind. Equipped creature gets 2/2 and has protection from green and blue. That's not going to really help us out because he's black, but whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you put a 2/2 green wolf token onto the battlefield, and that player puts the top 10 cards of his or her library into her graveyard. That 10 cards is equal to Jace's 0 ability. So you get Jace out and you do 0 ability and you get something with Sword and Body and Mind, you're taking 20 cards at a time, you know, a turn. And then putting the 2/2 green wolf token on the field is great for blockers for Jace. So we bought out a Dark Slick Shores, tapped. Got another island. Go ahead and put the Crackling out, Hatchling. We'll go ahead and put Sword and Body and Mind out. Takes 2 to equip, so we'll just keep him out there. We'll bring out a Similac. He'll get a basic land card. Got a Swamp. Another island. Go ahead and equip Sword and Body and Mind to the Crackling Hatchling. So now he's a 2/6. And having played Similac on many decks, I realized that he can block and draw a card, but all I'm trying to do at this point is get Similac off the field so I can swing in with Crackling Hatchling next round. Chances are he could probably bring something out, but chances are with as many lands as he has out, he's ramping up to something like Wormcoil Engine, you know, so Mana Leak is sitting there next round. So Similac dies, he draws a card. And Wormcoil Engine will attempt to come out. We'll go ahead and Mana Leak it. Got another Dream Twist. At this point, we'll go ahead and put Jace out. Do his 0 ability. Top 10 cards. So he's down to 29 cards. And we'll just take a quick look at what we milled out here. So after Wormcoil Engine was a Tragic Slip, Tezzeret, Age of Bolas, Black Sun Zenith, Go for the Throat, Dark Slick Shores, Swamp, Drowned Catacomb, another Agent of Bolas, Similac, and a Wellspring. So not bad. We'll go ahead and swing in with the Hatchling. So we'll put a 2/2 green Wolf token on the field. And got another 10 cards. So he's down to 19 cards now. So Swamp, Ghost Quarter, another Agent of Bolas, Phyrexian Core, Mimic Vat, wow, Staff of Nin, Trading Post. So Black Sun Zenith, Go for the Throat. So essentially artifact based. That's an interesting card. Looks like a little Spirit Wolf. So I'll do a Black Sun Zenith, which will get rid of everything but Crackling Hatchling. He'll come out with a Wellspring and draw a card. And he drew a Tragic Slip, and he will get rid of the Hatchling, which is fine. Got another land. Top 10 cards for Jace's ability. He's down to 8 cards. More of the same, essentially. Do a Dread Waters, which is 1 card for every land we control, so he's down to 2 cards now. Another Wormcoil Engine was in there. Phyrexian Metamorph. Much more utility cards, so. And then with 2 cards left, we'll go ahead and do a Dream Twist. So his last 2 cards, Drowned Catacomb, Wellspring. So now he's completely milled out. And he will lose the game because of drawing a card with the empty library. So, basic mill deck essentially. Really, I swap cards in and out of this deck all the time. Just give it a little bit different flavor. I've played with the land count quite a bit. I no longer run 24 or 23 lands. It's usually 20 or 21. For some reason in this deck it just functions a lot better with fewer lands. So comment, like, and subscribe. We'll catch you later, guys. Bye.